All right, guys, we have a little bit of a mission today. I found out that there's a stash of MetaZoo binders filled with invaluable cards hidden in a crypt. But when I got here, I found out that it's not just a crypt. It's the Uctena's lair, and he's guarding it. You can kind of see him right next to the skull of whoever tried to get into his lair last time. How do I get past him without him seeing me? Guys, this is going to be a difficult mission, but we can do it. Okay, so I'm sneaking around him, trying to keep him in my sights. It looks like he is asleep. But if we wake him, those teeth are going to rip out my jugular as quick as I can even think. So we got to be careful. We got to be quiet. We can't disturb him. I'm going to go around and get a better look. Okay, he's hidden back there, and I don't think he sees me. I have to be really quiet. Okay, I'm going to try now. I'm going to try to get into the crypt. Be right back. We gotta be quiet. Anything could be down here. We gotta be careful. What is this place? I think we're in the right place, though. I think we're in the right... What was that? What is that? Slivercat. There they are. They're the binders. Look at all the cards. Look at all the treasure inside. All right. I'm just going to take a few off the top. I gotta get out of here. Oh no. Guys, I'm lost. Guys, I don't know where I am. What's that? Oh God, what is that? Who are they? Guys, I gotta get out of here before the tenant comes. Oh God. No, 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 no! All right, everybody, we did it. We got the MetaZoo binders safe and sound from the Uctena's lair. So I just wanted to show you guys some of my collection. So as you saw, I have a whole pretty much storage container filled with MetaZoo binders. And I'll go through, over time, I'll show you guys different ones. I picked 3 random ones out, and I just wanted to show you guys kind of like a little bit about my collection. So we'll start with this smaller one up top. Now I use this smaller one here for my autograph cards and my sketches, right? So the first card here is that Mothman card that I got from Orlando Collecticon from Jet Yates. Probably my favorite sketch card or autograph card in my collection. I just think it's awesome. I just think it's a super cool drawing, and it really fits that card well. I also have a bunch of poncho stuff. This was one card that I picked up. I did not get this personally signed. Somebody else did, and I bought it probably through eBay or through Discord. But I like that sketch up there, right? And that's Poncho. He signed that in 2023. Next down here, Seb. A while back he was doing, I think they were like $30 sketches, right? So I got 2 of them. And I asked him, because he was like, what do you want? And I said, one, can you just make me like a Flatwoods monster with an alien green glow? And that's what he came up with. I thought that was really cool. But my favorite, because Walking Sam is probably my favorite cryptid, and I'm a big horror guy, and Art the Clown from Terrifier, he's one of my favorite new horror icons. And I asked him if he could do a Walking Sam collab with Terrifier, and eventually I'm going to get this card signed by Art the Clown himself. He goes to a bunch of conventions, so I'm sure I'll run into that opportunity, and I'm gonna have him sign it. And I already have Seb signing on the bottom, so we'll see. Maybe that'll be something cool to look forward to. I also have another poncho card from 2022, the Lizard Man, on a first edition full holo. I got Chupa Cabra from 2022 on a first edition full holo. My second favorite card right here is the Sam Sinclair Poncho 2023, and I forget exactly what this was from, maybe like a Collecticon or some promo from some show they did, but I think that was like our first look at what war was going to actually look like, and I think we missed out. Hopefully something like that happens in the future with MetaZoo, but I really like that card. I have a Dark Tower Awful, and that's signed by Poncho as well from 2023, and as you can see, the Awful's claws are gripping down, and it has that Dark Tower stamp on it. Something else I picked up from Orlando, Jet Yates also signed a Sheep Squatch promo. And then on a first edition full holo Piazza Bird, I got Poncho's signature in 2022. And that is all the autographs that I have for now, but I'm looking forward to building that because I actually really, I'm starting to like the sketching and the autographs from the artists, so you're going to be seeing a lot more of this stuff coming. Next up, we have, and if I remember correctly, this was the UFO binder I was putting together. Not the complete full set or the master set, but I opened up so much UFO because I don't care what anyone says. To me, it's one of my favorite sets. I think it has such a cool vibe to it, and I really hope they visit aliens and all that stuff with the new zoo. But this binder, what you're going to see here, right, is you're going to see every holo that they've done repeated. So when you end this set with the neutrality totality aura, sorry, it starts over with card number 1, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. And I filled this whole binder out, except I believe that's the first one. And what's that? Card number 19 is normally, oh, this card, right? So this card doesn't get enough love in like the rarity department, right? So this card I think is the most short printed card of the entire UFO set. I've pulled more of the Supernova 6s than I have the Supernatural Black Hole in a full holo. So moving forward from there, you'll see that I'm missing that card, right? Kind of close to the end. And then this one here, which is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the T-Rex. Yep. So that would be the T-Rex. So literally to fill my entire binder, I need the T-Rex and the Supernova Black Hole 2 more times maybe. And I'm done with this binder. And that's my UFO holo binder. So let's get back to UFO and why I think it is a super underappreciated set. I know that it gets a lot of flack, this set, from people, right? And I think the main reason was because this is when the overprinting started to come to light. This is when MetaZoo kind of started to fall apart a little bit. People were paying a ton of money for these boxes, and then they just found out, like, I don't know, there were so many of them, and the MetaZoo market was kind of crashing then with new product. So here's why I think it's a great set, right? You got flatwoods, right? And the coolest part about this set, I think, is the green. The whole thing has like this green alien undertone, and I love it, right? I know it's a personal opinion, but I mean, you got the Flatwoods monster from UFO, you got Men in Black, and that's such an iconic card. Like, this card is awesome. You got UFO, right? And I know this isn't one of the most sought after cards, but that's a cool card. Like, it's just like the hollow patterns on it. It's just, I don't know. I still think it's a great set. You have Van Meter Visitor. You have Wakinyan, which, you know, this card, it's not the greatest card ever, but he also has a error, which is red ink, and it's smeared across here. And I have probably about 20 of those in a different binder somewhere. I guess we'll get to it one day. Hatman, right? That's a little, the Conjuring University kind of a card. Lechuza, this card used to really piss me off because what would happen with Lechuza is he was supposed to be rare, but you get like 4 of them per box. So I think I have downstairs maybe over 100 Lechuza cards. So I don't really like that card because of that. But now one of the all-stars in this set, Griddle Greaser Pete. And just like Menace said the other day in one of his videos, is that Griddle Greaser, he is one of those cards that everybody wants to pull, but it's still only worth like $5. But, I mean, that's a great card. You got this mini T-Rex. Well, not the greatest cryptid out there. It was, whenever you pulled this was a hard pull. So that was fun to pull. I don't think Foo Fighters gets enough love. You got the Cryptid Busters. The Supernatural Black Hole, which I said, that's such a pretty card. This set, I don't know. I don't know what people are talking about. And then, if you pulled the Neutrality Totality Aura, like, this was like a banger. This made your box. If you pulled one of these in your box, it was a killer box. And just the card alone, like, I don't even know, it's a square. It's a cube floating in space, but man, it's awesome. And I really hope the new MetaZoo brings back cards like this. Like, even if it's one a set, these aura cards were so much fun to chase. All right, now the last binder that I stole from the Uktana's lair. Let's see what's in here. I don't even remember, to be honest. All right. So we got Embedding the Soul, first editions. We got Satanic Panic, Big Box, first edition. We got Chains of Old Scratch, you know, not the ones that we're all hunting, but a different one. And I have a first edition and a big box. Walking Sam, first edition is in here. Everyone's favorite aura. The Possessed Aura. Well, let me see if I can get it so it's not glaring. But I have a big box version and then a first edition version. Curse Contract big box. Curse Contract 3 first editions. What do I have here? New Year's Celebration first edition. Prismora. I guess we're heading over to the wilderness page. I got some Bigfoots, Stonemans, Awfuls. How do you say his name? Misapishu. A bunch of him. Here I got Halloween. Jack-o'-lantern bomb, and I think this is the Caster's Cup or Dark Tower. I forget what that symbol is. MetaZoo eBay 2022. That's part of my Walking Sam collection. We got Crawling Sam, Bloody Mary, which I pulled out of my first pack of that. Sinkhole Sam. That was the bus, the MetaZoo bus that was supposed to be touring around the entire country. Never made it around me, but I did get one of the cards. I got Headless Coal Miner, Grim Reaper, Abduction. I got 2 Headless Horsemen here. A Boilover. I don't even know why that Boilover's in there. First edition. Now we got our auras from Native. So here's my first edition. And these, I already have a master set of this, so these are all extra copies. And then here's my Native 9 cards. And I was actually pretty big too on the Native big box. I have a master set of that, except for a couple reverse hollows that I'm just too lazy to hunt down. There's a big box aura. What's this? Splinter Cat. Oh, this is from I think the M2P2. What's that energy thing? I got 2 Piazza birds. This was another one of the M2P2 box. Got a couple of those. Got the Mothman Festival card. The Point Pleasant Mothman Festival card. Pin Club Mothman. Got some Hero Quest. Got a Sam Sinclair caster card. This is one of my, I love this card. I think this is great. I hope they do more with Orange Eyes in the new zoo. That was an LGS store exclusive. I have a few of those actually. I guess they handed these out to LGSs as promo cards, but I got the Big Bird and the Sky Snake as well. Here are some of my favorite cards ever, the Black Friday cards. Right, is that what those were? Black Friday? And this Lechuse is insane looking. That giant squid is awesome. And the Jersey Devil. This one I'm gonna send in to get graded. I think this can get a 10. So I'm gonna try to do that. We got Sinkhole Sam. We got the original Flashlight Frog. And then, I don't know why, but I just stuck a bunch of Mothman full hollows in this binder. From here you got Loveland Frogman first editions. So a few of those. Loveland Christmas. Walking Sam first editions. Babe the Blue Ox first editions. Jersey Devil first editions. Chupacabra, Piazza Bird, Fresno Nightcrawlers. I love that card. Medium's Third Eye first edition. We got some Flatwoods here. Quets. Some Ghost Train first editions. Some Hodags. Some Chessies. My Collecticon Orlando autograph purchase tickets. And then over here we got some Kickstarter Flatwoods. Some Kickstarter Hodag. Kickstarter Babes, Kickstarter Piazza Bird, Mind Medium's Third Eye, and Fresno Kickstarter. Dingbell Kickstarter, a couple reverse hollow Kickstarters. Some might know why those are in there. Some playtester cards. Some of them are non-hollow, but then I have a reverse hollow Black Helicopter, full hollow Ghost of the Floss Furnace, and a full hollow Lady of the Lake. The rest are just random Pokemon cards I don't even know anything about. I just had them or whatever. But that is just a random binder out of my collection, and we will do this again.